organizer the New Patriotic Party adjoining and so and a year in Ike yeah or no New Juabeng South or MCO also no ebe youth no efa ho ne enema hodo a wo mo ye wo ho Mustafa Kwaba boko de Papa. Ishia ya che pa.
Ndema bepi.
Ya ta di nkomo.
Boiling point there. My consistent kakra on boiling point. But national agenda na edim kakra.
Yes.
Ntinde de I am me dey say. My bet na fidie so. Me chi obi a.
Obi an so jo so. Ai ka pa.
Yeah, me dey.
Oni Mustafa Shia ya che.
Oh, SM, me test ya SM.
Okay.
Only Friday pay show.
Oh, okay. You buy coupon bi?
Me buy pa.
Oh, okay. Sami Okudia so Sami for the people. Salam man fan Gyasi. Straight away. Tescom e ko say. Share for na yen queen.
Me share it for any afefo nyina. Senior make time for International Youth Day.
Okay.
I want to wish Ghana big bunu happy, International Youth Day. It's a day of reflection. It's a day of recollection, and it's a day for planning for the future. As Bebunu of this country, we should take some time and reflect on how we want our own country to be.
Okay.
Yenina yadachi our mind way no. Tembia me masema make. Say wo hwe Ghana bakosem. Senior yamanyosem akodani. We have become a duopoly. Party me no, because I don't see the paradigm change anytime soon. It is going to be NDC
MPP.
Inti say the queen ni ma amanya stage no Ghana be able to say the destiny of this country is in our hands. Inti collectively no, if we are going to guarantee it, which party can we ensure say if the two me share one's hand on be juma be able.
Okay.
And I say it all the time. And yes, me MPP in America, but MPP by way actually say the juma chain
NDC.
In every single facet of the society, you're bombarding a chain NDC. Helpful. School,
okay.
I'm not sure I'll be where I am today. Because baby, I'm
right.
My ribs are be free tamale.
Okay.
Be free tamale. All the way. And today I'm National Youth Organizer. I didn't hear. It's because of a certain preparatory which is due to education. We share ambulances a school dying IACC. Then we go school on my way more. About health sector, share at the go and see that. So I buy back over sorry now see me see 111 schools at the go.
Hospitals.
Hospitals at the go. I buy me and be that.
Yeah.
And I followed the progression of hospitals in Yako Asimnov because expected back assembly. The contractor, Miniano Ekasaya, or boss by December, be handing over the entire facility, not the BRL facility. And Metier, presidential advisor on health, Dr. Nsia. What I say, by close of this year, facilities to be made available for use. This is life changing. When the children are buying the age one, why are first camp when you confirm? Debbie, it is share and invested in the well-being of the people and especially the youth of this country, and that's why I keep.
Said the NDC, yeah, can say with all the working, on which I don't for policy be my, but I say. Who can say without any policy for this year we Ramhama cotton or echo 8 years and TBB, but yes, why a Jumanafia day?
We should end this for Omodimina and Uchi Mokasakra on time. Oh, the end, the Mako. Ya baby, and we just say no music carry Omona is the same disposition and Omotre. Oh, with the Mako few cry.
Yeah.
I didn't hear, I won't share another.
Okay.
Into Omosu, and they say Ghana for Enco to ban my MPP because they believe is that MPP for Enna, and they are Monchiraba. But any MPP, Yepe, Enna, a Monchiraba, we are saying, and I Yamako to sing. Obia Bob Mpire said, COVID-19 embryo, nobody did. Obia so Uncle say Ukraine and Russia say Omofam Peso, baby. But we share these two monumental events, the greater damage that they have caused the entire world structure. Is huge. IMF, World Bank, Omo Ankasa, AJ2 say, areas inflation, world inflation has gone up. And I think last March, we call Germany approach mine. Maybe back to Ghana, we may see the flight. I didn't hear.
Okay.
I was shocked. Say there was demonstration in Paris, Germany, over living conditions. I'm saying, hey, it's a same some people at the POA.
That's what we are.
I'm saying, hey, where's the sorry POA? So there is significant crisis in the global economy, and nobody can run away from it. And an intricate part of that world economy. If the world economy sneezes, we'll catch a cold. And it'll be another kind.
Are there any explanation in form for people to understand that as NDC, I take advantage?
I want to take advantage. I mean, you see, NDC for more politics now,
okay.
Control politics. Intuition senior. Or what chasing power? Or campaign full-fledged. It's a full swing because more presidential candidates, more parliamentary candidates. Into more campaign full swing now. You can say, young NSC, a parliamentary candidate, a presidential candidate. Now you have to catch up with NDC for. And that's why I think that your processes we have to speed it up because I could send or more from AD and you keep all. When I get some of the videos and I get shocked. Say you part me being not a cast same me because among well grass no I could try to debris because honor one take time out before you hear a counter then miracle. But then because of our therefore technology abenti you know omukasa nyina profile video will not be their to Facebook and on TikTok na bibi na also then quickly no na counter na you know you their town. But at the end of the day, it is the deceit. Throw our NDC for they are done or more policy as a party. Say you be to me and throw and a year and not and a year and but I also believe that which this era of artificial intelligence. Omo campaign never break because you hear the presidential elections, parliamentary elections, then you see format, and we are going to show data, you know, and a lot of evidence with every pint of confidence in me. Say Ghana for who believe that MPP are better managers of this country than the NDC.
Mami, call you enough and have a student level and they understanding of what is going on. Or share a mebuno to student funds and the students now they more understanding because they are okay they already conform or monocracy and but what about the elite students and they didn't cost
you see Nejuma started the very first minute me taking me out of office. How the Nejuma shall if we say stadium hop test conference me to Abanibi.
Okay.
Tinam Kalano Bufu.
Yeah, you remember test conference because in some
no Bufu and felt distraught, which is normal because we every Bewa College of Education in Pusiga. About all the way to Accra, or if you Axim, about Accra, or be every Western North, about Accra, or Betuaba. Na Okoduho, you see what you mean to Abano. Naturally, no, na Bebu, inti ACA, nkwala no etro petition about say omo kadie esi form omo nye adwuma biom and blah blah blah. As national youth organizer within my first week me friend and omo trasi omo de need mame. They listened to me asupam. They withdrew the letter and decided to go back to full function as TESCON 4. And since then, and I have since dealt with them because that confusion around who represents a TESCON institution.
Okay.
We share the first rules and regulations now. Amendment. Let's say the president or a rep. Until the rep no, Emma some space to maneuver because you can't rep.
Obiat me rep.
It's me any president no. It's in chain now you're the rep but it created a lot of problems. I say any national nation here. Some of the regions is here. In fact, Ashanti region like this. Test conference and me and about Ashanti region. I bear no Omoye regional conference. No me. And some, I think in northern region also, a number of them and me and about there were challenges in some of the regions. At Greater Accra also saw there were challenges. So it culminated into Nyayehu at the national level. But since then, no, amendment to the rules and regulations. And the often change obi antimi sesano say institution biano president no na or ye rep of the institution. Okay. Inti says here I'm beginning to be any inti say ye koto aba ye see ye TESCON rep president na babejina na institution anemu na waye ni say afata on behalf of the institution. Also no they not hire any lack of elections because now institutions no be there were IMCs, interim management committees. We will select we say more and more manage TESCON and no Emma TESCON on the echo form because a bit member school now I started TESCON Ejuma no the city so now we're Johnny in the entire campus Obiani say we do MPP ni we Ejuma pa na bedu tana ope dibre like I said they be it created a lot of despondency. I took a policy of no favoritism. Obianko election because we national youth organizer we election. 3 people contested me, a very strong contenders. Until why would I say that Obi let the spirit of the party live.
Currently, I'm going to election.
I'm going to say,
what I'm hearing is say, candidate the almost share or orientation, behavior, no near or campus nasa only candidate be for mark my forms. That's okay.
And you know, Obiafa forms.
Okay.
Obiafa forms. Converting. Uye vetina. Go and campaign to the delegates, no? They will vote. Okay. Yeah, national youth organizer. I can't come to the campus and say that we are our converting, you know. Munim no. Why Juma within the circles of the school, no? Mama Chwabama, no, because only candidate afa. HNT, Mama Chwabana. I can't do that. In fact, we have about 250 nominations a year. In fact, before the so we opened 2017. Yes, that is our process. No, there were more members. A chain NDC. The same thing. I be UPSA. In fact, at the time I came into office, not UPSA not confirm, not test on a Honda ever form. And thank God to the team, the Greater Accra Regional Youth Wing, TESCON Secretariat, the National Forum. We put in a structure to ensure say it may revive. Have near also campuses, you know? And so far I can say without any fear of doubt, say we are getting stronger, but there's still room for improvement.
And now there is this trend of MPP winning all campuses, including that of even the Volta region.
Yes.
Now a huge margin on MPP when it comes to elections. Still, no, that's what was
that's what you call campus be MPP. You will support base NDC. You know, and then in seminar make me get to job. But for some of the things we have done, say the reason behind it, you will see that there is a certain level of strength. And that's why I keep pushing that Ejumano still a song. Because we share free SHS alone has produced over 1 million students. These 1 million students, how do you go after them? Near Omoba school for turning 18, at Dawson. How do you go after them? Because we fall under the youth wing, and you have to get them. So the team has so much work to do, and we'll keep doing it. And I thank God. Say, I have to be fair. I have a very strong team. My deputies, the TESCON, secretariat, the youth wing working committees. No, I have a strong team who are backing me. Dano Mama Ejumano Ekwini Mami. And I want to appreciate them. It's not my personal glory. It is the entire team working together that is producing the level of a Kenya Pijano. It is the credit of the team. And I push them a lot. We push them because I am a goal-getting person. I'm demand-oriented. I keep pushing in, even though I thought that the resources not we share the scale of work and the amount of resources available. But within the small space, we have been able to do our best to ensure that we keep head above water. Even though I still say, there's so much to be done yet.
What is the future for the Ghanaian youth when it comes to the MPP? Because sadly, it was crossroad. As I said, Ghana to take a decision. Like 2008, people were saying, hey, what are you this year? Who na NDC afana fe and then I shall see a bafflement or president by free SHS by as a hope kakraba Ghana for youth to emu. And you being the national youth organizer of the New Patriotic Party, may future ahead of us, the Ghanaian youth and survey to me. All right.
Yes.
Akwaba.
Yeah, media.
New Juabeng. So. Okay. My young queen, any students in the scholarship from some near the other course.
You dedicate my chair a chief for Menkase, Jumapana, the team of Net 2, Drew Baby, Michelle. What can I say? Yes, what means me send if I saw maker. Salami will be a Madame for Pardon. We've known each other for many years. Okay. Or yeah, will be a way Jumapa. Now, me who new dynamism, you front. And part of a very solid team. On the year, as a matter of fact, and when I remember, me inquire
Chasopoku. Solid boys there. Guy.
Student front. Okay,
I think I'm getting it wrong.
Or no salam no credit on your way. Open the TESCON of Koforibia Polytechnic, and I say Technical University. I'm the first patron. 1998, 1999. TESCON. I think I'm free US ABBA.
Wow.
And because I was a student leader in my university at York University, Toronto, to me by Ada, me say and then I am MPP student. So I formed TESCON Koforobia and became the first patron. And the students have KTU for so many years, I was the patron.
Wow.
Now I understand the concept of youth, of course, will be a student leader. Definitely, I had a student population of 40,000 in my university, and by God's grace, I rose to become the student president. So I understand student politics. Now, we share over 1 million students. I go through free SHS. Trust me, a chunk of them. So the right structures they would definitely agitate towards NPP. And here the answer I was say you're building momentum. Now they say what's the team gradually they are welcoming them into the universities. Now data. He was talking about data. Solid. Because only data, how would you be able to keep track of your friends potential students joining TESCON? And I think NPP, our future depends on the strengthening of TESCON.
Yes.
I have every belief in that.
That's how you recruit.
as we keep recruiting them, no, Ubewu say ebeboa amaya in Bible the ideals of MPP in them. And no the beginning na aba ye. The current crop of leadership are your national, they all.
Yeah. For Tescom.
But what must say? For me, I think Tescom needs to be strengthened. And me personally, I support them every time. Tescom, say you akufo-addo, say would you let anybody table so I'll support you. Because see nya a member etisa amomo entimi anso party no echiraba. It means we have no future. Yeah. And so for me, I think that our national leadership should pay a critical look. Your friend saying Tescom. And I think that when we hear this, a better party in the future, I am bright. Look, on any day, you to a back, now you see, you pay NPP, NDC, or any other party. The NPP on campus will always outnumber other parties. Yes. That is a fact. It's all because say, you know, NDC for no. Nipa bebree betimi akọ school asua die o ade no akọ school na osua e na obenya ntiase na watimi you know, you make sense out of whatever is put before you. Na nipa in school yi hwe ye the free SHS ba wo de hwe the opposition even Kufuor time FQ yeah although na ye constitutional and no crowd podo odeba asem na ye nuanom ebugu capitation. So I'm linking all this just for you to see, say, they advancing the course of education. NDC for MP. And today, be America, Ghana for you, now, media, I'm of a challenge. You pushing elections, it should be issues based. You push one, you sir. Friend, maybe the future more Appaw onto that just to make scorching political.
Friendship na a war media space in the mono. Maybe akufo.
It is true.
Akufo. I can't be ama. Yes, media no one name the akoso.
No crap.
But I am for no as any.
Yes. I think say. They say you are a national officer. Make us say mo kotenasia. Mo pushi na media space no. We should have an agenda to make sure we work with the media.
Mamin Kawi, now our president here say omo launch a housing project. Oras and so-called the media, or name some MPP media. Talk to them. Or explain your policy. About what is say, omo di. Maybe I'm a fair block.
Yes.
Oh, but ukwaya budget. Obi animu we ukwaya levy. Obi animu we aferi as the finance minister one what he see. Yeah. Meanwhile, whoever controls the media controls the minds of the people.
And that is true.
Auntie Akonya so now we media near your cover.
Auntie, yen shada
apart from mother family and two TV na o mother family na the two TV. O nya get cause o my o the cover bi o mo ape. No national service papa e ba boiling point be kasa. Me tie no o mo your advert o Joy FM. Me so oh ya advert calling people to come and then register and institutions in yard. But oh yeah no a network o mo nya mo ho no mo to manemu. So Bank of Ghana governor, now say you said on Techiman, I want to any interviews. And to a more massive,
and it may sure say, you say, Sabi Asopa way and Cherry Assembly, the Kenyan as a national officer, what it mean, say, or caught behind the scene on it and pay for bidding. But talk the development of the youth. I am so passionate about youth development programs. Say you keep on engaging the youth. Look, on my way, you're a bright future. Me, I'm a positive person. I believe, say, akodano otiteno Bible crase chire abofra kwanya onfa so na wonyina wanye dey when free. Enti MPP say ye yire ye ho ye penetrate not even the your friend is saying tertiary secondary at the secondary level we must run programs for them albeit not political programs but bibia ebeboa mo motimi esuade no ma dwere mu sebe ebie
na ya ne kasa mami musam sa sebe ye wo enkwada ho mo 18 years on beto aba nti say one man that orientation now obeda who baby or turn about contia can say one my and far among your seven corner
say on say a senior your constitution your structure no fa ena yen kasa so e maybe near CC in the time past who say Akamba
yeah
the Akamba koko ye was it 2015 2016 thereabout just before the election so and no obi tisa no wan hwe ni yie pe obekwa ko saying kwada no de enema bi a nti at that level no you need to be careful but that notwithstanding it doesn't mean say you cannot run positive programs or minor development you must begin to expose them no ankasa on kinkai na onye rat tertiary media a open space into obi an betimi orientate na o ka bibi efa NDC omonya kwan na omo kasa na he responded all right but I have a different angle because I think say yen fight no enko debia no omna deba that for me is wrong I will say the boot for boot now you can once a football your friend be pressing we need to keep pressing say the issues based a pressing NDC on the fumbles because they will only resort to lies but what in the paper journalism I was here the issues no but we keep pressing facts are facts so yes facts are sacred facts in the dawa name and they true say you see X number of hospitals and they true say you are constructing X number of kilometers of road
that
in the history of this and also because
it's all about emotions
emotions say and the way you comfort and the way you say ni atono basa ego wabra we have the facts let's press them I feel when you force them and narrow them to the issues they will start backtracking because only bibiaka
Joahme, Salam. The Ghanaians, I didn't let the home or one tea as some do many 20 people.
No, be MPP no, Ankasa a pro-youth.
Okay.
Both party and government. They can say your general secretary 40 years thereabout. You got Chuabeng no, he was around 39. The Chuabeng, a man a year and son OD 40. National executives are here. If you strike an average, we are about 60% national executives because Dr. China is still in his 30s. Yes. Dr. China is still in his 30s. Very, very young. Yeah. So it tells you that the party itself is pro-youth. And I can tell you, so Upper party, no, from all the levels, and also. Okay. In the last constituency and regional elections, we share the rate of attrition, Mihuda, in the history of MPP politics. Senior executives. In the last election, sometimes the re-election, we say just about 2-3 people, and I ask, but in the last election, sometimes only one, incumbent will remain. The rest all are new people. So the number of young people are as executives. I think it's about the highest in the country. And we MPP as a party, all its structures, young people. Buying itself. From them so far, Asenso Boache, Abuja, Mustafa Yusuf, Samuel Wuku, Director General NLA, Pius and Nam Haji there, Kofi Agyapong at YE. Ubekaisa won't came Mami zero in on about 2 young people who have shown high level of competence. David Asante, Ghana Publishers.
Yes.
That Ghana Publishers, no.
Yeah,
and the NDC.
It's true.
Second one, State Housing.
Yes.
That State Housing, no.
Yes, virus.
Virus, now the Kenya State Housing Corporation. And the OMTMC are dying.
Ghana Library.
And Ghana Library.
Now,
all these institutions were down.
Yeah, I know correct.
NDC
I'm not burning. I'm not more full. I am the NDC. Still, I'm more. I'm not even Ekasa. Na tam sika ye rekonyan confirm ye ko kire nkola say no mo ka bicycle. Na it be say no mo ka bicycle. I started riding motorbike at age of 11. And you're telling me you're coming to teach somebody how to ride bicycle. It's also because they say Omuko Ngai Kuko. Who we are, Mamaton, Ukusiano, Ukuselu, we are, no Kuakukoro. Now, after that, no idea. Now, this is the kind of Ajin Wemo Edinam Kruma that they want to come back. And that's why I keep telling the youth of this country. Let's not make any mistake. Look where say I want to which is not occasioned by us. But in terms of real performance, Ghana, let's make no mistake, MPP. Yeah, Nipa, you're from I won't say that this government 100% clean. Maybe the whole finching, maybe a crochet, they be from so akoso. But on the balance of any scale, our good outweighs the bad. And that is the essence of governance. We can't get it 100% all good. Bad kakrabe womb. Nipa die fibia mensa womb. But say ye pe abaya ebegosu aye juma ama Ghana bebu. It is a new patriotic party. And which policies are introduced right from the word go under President Kufuor's government. The NYEP baye and the AYE free maternal health care. Venture capital fund. Yes. And then Obatampa Ghana Cares program, you start targeting youth entrepreneurship, all youth related policies. And I say it all the time that Ghanaian youth are amongst the most competitive on the surface of this earth. They will thrive. Yeah. Just give us a good ecosystem. And that's why, as young people, we should be, urging a government that will build the ecosystem. And nobody, no young people, no young people in this country will not be aiming say, in seek of greener pastures. Whilst Indians and Lebanese and Chinese come and make money here. But let's build the confidence and the ecosystem that allows young people to thrive in this country. And I pray and hope that let's all go out and work hard for this government to remain in office. And I tell MPP Bebunu all the time, the next power that is coming, yes. The next power. Who are the rising giants of the next administration? Is it not the Samuel Ukus, the I can go?
Yes.
Asensubachi, Abujinapo, they are the rising new. These are the new generation. Yes. These are the new generation. The old generation is going. Namincha Dia Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo, Nyamiachani 8 years. He and his contemporaries are on which party way. The likes of Yofa, Hakman Owuzu Agyapong, Yausafo Mafo, and the rest. And it is a youth that is rising, the new generation. And
that's the reason why
how do you manage in some so and people for and on the air trend you come to say alongside that of which we are here for the youth? One managing to make sure say we catch youths from that angle now as a tribe or a conqueror for
last week a program, the mentorship forum, UPAC. And but I this our program no share so no. If we say the youth are the future leaders, what kind of leaders are we producing? Okay. We should have patriots who will lead this country one day and lead this party. Those who fight and die for this party. What is your own? That is why, for me, Adrian Sachra is a key in developing young people. So that we will not continue to get this call and our politicians now conform. Because you see, we have all been bundled, whether true or not. And then what should be we conform. I didn't say we are man. But I don't think that all of us are criminals and thieves in politics. They be not at all. And politics is not an enterprise of thievery. It's not. It's an exercise of leadership. Politics is an exercise of leadership. Leadership is a cause. Everything is effect. And that's why we should continuously build young people who feed the political system. Science and Semno, I keep saying, Asamaba, especially relative to the latest matter in the public domain, Cecilia Dapa's issue. First of all, first and foremost, no, on KBBI. Let's wait for her to come and give an explanation of BBI. Then we can pass a judgment. But all of a sudden, we have passed judgment. Whether rightfully or wrongfully, no, we don't know. And see, the way we rush into brandishing Obia, and you you don't know where somebody may get the wealth from. Intina, in passing your judgment. I just want to edge. Say that holistic one good. And of course, I don't expect the NDC to do anything different. 2008, near Aircos na the list about say we sika way in his bank account. You know, and they were circulating it. Fifi Kwete and the general secretary or your press conference, I can say Ghana good now which was a lie. Let's not allow my NDC for and set the agenda for us. And MPP for you pay for no Jessica, Didi, and I had and it's na Bebruno, na Omubuefu, na the apathy eba. And the biggest challenge to MPP in 2024 is apathy.
It's true.
And especially of the youth. Because over the current voters register, 63% are Bebruno for 18 to 40 years.
I see.
Yes, 63%. Bebruno. It will make and not make. Say, see, you see here. And I said that out of this 63%, MPP, the chief will endorse NDC. So if the youth of MPP, I can say, we are breaking the 8. It is doable. It is doable. It is doable. Once you team galvanize and reawaken the belief, passion, and spirit of the MPP youth, I'm telling you, the NDC will not see the light of day. So we have trend analysis, you come to the realization MPP is bigger than NDC in terms of numbers. You're switching NDC.
But you do not continue to say
it's true. That's why I said earlier, no, power na urban, power na urban. The minister, meaning. Why never come in China? What be soon actually, and I won't help. I'll do it. This is our generation that is coming. Look at Sabio. He has become virtually an icon, a youth icon in this party. The number of people, you know, Wabua, as a virus. These young guys, amazing people. It may say, especially MPP4, that. What DNA bano? Last time I went to TV so I didn't know ever in China. You know, Asia na ye gane. Oh, Asia na ye gane. This thing is coming to you, and you're running away. And I'm crying. Why the thing is coming to you? Okay. This is your power coming. Let's all go out and work for it. And I have made a pledge. Say, if we break the 8, I am ready to lead a 1 million march to the Jubilee House and tell the president, these are the youth of this party, 1 million of them. Young Enna, Edu, Ashe, Ato Akonyanoso, everything you need to do to take care of these 1 million young people in this country, in this party, do it. And I know that any president who is looking for a second term, he will do it.
Salam Joahome. Ike.
Yeah. I like the way Salam is talking. I hope and pray, say, obey Juabeng, na ya sustain this momentum way, na youth, no. And I'm telling you, this election is going to be won by the youth, no doubt. And you know, Salam, my advice to you, Sheda Tinasi, let draw program, okay, for the entire landscape, now rolling out, you know, step by step. And I'm telling you, if you have a plan, now follow plan, no, send your make here. The youth will be motivated and they will all come out so that we all go and win the elections. Stick to the plan. Where there needs to be changes here and there, no, do that. I like the enthusiasm because these youth, you know, all they need in the year, people that can motivate them. Yeah. This year of any me, I have always believed, say, and you said it, education and I'm a baby. And to see your president be and I your president be or man free SHS, allow over 1 million students are hitherto they would have stayed out of the net. Uncle Tifie or Equaso, Agyapong. Deputy American, me say, and net open a quadacron in Atana. O Mammy Becca was a Medimadi school. What did the mouth call Becca was a Yafanuko school? And tis a president, a woman, such a vast opportunity. Even under COVID, under Russia, Ukraine war, finances in far stretched. Still, he has maintained the friend is a supporter, a Dima education sector. And you tell me that Unyare, Nipano, once you are educated, you know, and only a chedia, Yama, what's it, that a propelling you, a bit propel one more to me, Ababaye, Nyao. And for me, I think all they need are people who will be moving up, Yusume. Now, Gyasi, you told the whole country, you motivated our youth for them to know their self-worth. Senior, Omo, Nyankopon, the innate talent, and you will see that none of our youth are out there will remain the same. Now, Ghana youth, remember who say NPP, and Appaw, Amodo Drew, Pempenswa, Omedwinti. For me, I am very positive. I think the future is bright. I know, sir, if we are able to sustain the enthusiasm that we have for them, trust me, these youth will get out in their numbers and work. And look, here, I was say, young party leadership, no, yet introspection. We should not sit down and let what befell us in 2008 come again. It means we are not learning. I think I'm old enough. I mean, who near course 2008. Next year, you're paying for every temp. Not the Appaw paying in Timmy waking up. Every young who said, no, we need to sit up and make sure, say, never again should we go back to those dark age. Look, Ghanaians will never forgive us, and I've said it on your show before. The Ghanaians will never forgive us. Let us go out there, continue to tell them what this government has done. Let's push the NDC to the facts. And trust me, that is what will save us. Near fall into their trap. Where you come from, where you say, how can an NDC appointee, and I said, I don't know John Mahama, Abemu, Ebekache, me, and now Obi, say, or you come for. What moral authority do they have?
Let us say, this one says, please tell him I commend him for organizing Pentecost University test. I was there with my colleagues on campus, and it was fantastic. He should also visit Pentecost University. We need his presence there anytime soon. Hubert, what I say, Abrewan so Abebo Abaso for a wonderful job you're doing. A lot of messages. So you guys need to know about Abaso. Salam, I want you to bring us wasema itwato by because what one akwa say then of course we are say the youth no cry din say NDC they are coming na some agent no more people are saying say I know why airways ni nyina dey ama NDC for SR Maminti o some 2 minutes be na fear come man
well usually no swimming against the tide heading you know swimming along it easier. Also 2016 that's the difference. Now you're swimming on the tide, you know. We came out, you know, full vim. We share kind of mobilization under Samuel Wuku, but there was a clarion call for change because not Ghana, no Biabre NDC. John Mahama spent force in this country. 5 years, once I'm fine. Now 4 years now, in fact, technically 3 years because of the first 1 year, ever set up in the government. In 3 years, I cannot order bedding. I've been nipa way 5 years when Jimmy and Bibia amount my way. And Yemma, look, the Bible in us should tell us that we should feel for this country. And especially young people, your progress is datching. And if any president, if any government, if any party would guarantee that, it is the MPP for you. With all the we have still not gone into the worst debilitating state. Ghana for Bede Sumu, you know, there's no fuel, as we have seen in other countries. There's still enough food in this country. We have still managed to perform much better than the NDC. And this is what I want the youth to take away. And I've said it before. Power na yebano. The third term no, baby power. And no, and ni omo hwehwe no, ombehu, ni omo pe no, ombenya. Nti ehun hwe ye nya hwe no, it is coming. Yenya abotre kakra to wait for it to come. And I know that when we do that, we are the first beneficiaries of the power that is coming. Okay. And those people who are the rising giants of the next power will not turn their back on the babunu. Na your party we mu ejuma bebre ema party. Nti Mistrobia say omoma ejuma din me no. I say it the bia I have too much fire in my belly to release on the NDC. Too much fire that we want to go out, all guns blazing. The fire to the NDC. And you say Agyapong and omo come ha debi. Of course, we are in government, so you cannot make as much noise as them. We have a record to protect. And that's why Mr. Hinano, I'm speaking about near Abangwe Etimiaye. And yet, you are not keke. No, it's not just about making noise. We have a track record to defend, and we'll defend the track record of this government under Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo that will take us into the next election. That will ensure that the victory we are looking for, will get it, which will also ensure that the young people know, is guaranteed. I tell them, if we go into position, as national youth organizer, but when we continue to be in office, we're from national youth organizer. Say, president, I can walk to any president and lobby. So scholarships and all that, you know, I can only lobby jobs for the youth and all that. Say, obey more. That's why I keep pleading that my Agyapong and free years to me. Nobody does it. Nobody does it. More behind to me, Manon Koda. It's better, we read a middle basic form. Look, young kuta to me, no, say comedy and cry, young kuta yadi, they are fantastic. Yakasa air choir bano, you don't have you. We'll get it, a chafa room. It's better, President Akufo told that it is better to be a messenger in a ruling government than to be the general secretary of a party in opposition. A big statement. It's let's hold the power. Let's keep struggling within it. At the end of the day, you know, you're struggling here. You see how the lions feed? Also, much abwa, no be at the teenage airport. You share Kasamuye. You make Kasamundo.
Salam. Thanks for coming.
Sorry.
Fire.